Hello, friends. A very good evening to one and all. We are so happy today to connect with each one of you today, those who are present on this platform and as well our virtual audience. And hey, friends, today is Happy Engineers Day. There are several engineers who have done great job for not only India, but for the entire world. So hats off to all the engineers who have given their best to progress in the field of technology and other areas. Today, dear friends, we have a wonderful guest amongst us. You'll really be surprised on her achievements and the projects she's working on. She's really a beautiful person, in fact, an angel amongst all of us. So I'd like to introduce our special guest, our dignitary today. She is none other than Mrs. Joycee Daniel. Welcome, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon to all, and good afternoon to Ma'am Crystal.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That's really nice. And we really are humbled to have you on our stage. Thank you very much. Dear friends, ma'am has so much of illustrious background. She has such a lot of contributions to the society. She's been working so hard, not only for herself, but for the entire society. So let us understand how she's being able to contribute so much. Let us see. Dear friends, I'd like to now go deeper and share with you about our special guest. She's none other than Mrs. Joycee Daniel, born to Malayali parents, but she was born and brought up in Bhilai, a beautiful city in Chhattisgarh. Currently, at present, she is in Saudi Arabia. Since 2002, she's been here in Saudi Arabia, working as a quality specialist in a reputed government hospital of KSA King Fahad Medical City. Her educational backgrounds are really surprising and an inspiration to all of us, and especially to me and my team. Her educational backgrounds are, she holds she's having a double degree. She has 2 bachelor's degree to her credit and 4 master degrees. And that is just a wow, ma'am. Hats off to you and your, the thirst for knowledge, the hunger for knowledge has made you so special. And dear friends, I'd like to take you further. The latest one is she is into the total quality management and as well as hospital and health administration. She is doing her master's in that. And her other achievements are she is a black belt master. Yes, ma'am, a black belt master. That's really very nice. In Sigma 6. I like to repeat that once again. She is a black belt master in Sigma 6 and a Kaizen facilitator. And apart from that, she is a value-based healthcare specialist, a certified graphologist, a mindful coach, an EFT trainer, emotional freedom technique. She specializes in that, how you can overcome your emotional stress, how you can face emotional abuse, and that is what specializes her. And she's also a leader. She's a certified leadership trainer and as well a mental health supporter. She has received several awards and rewards for, leading different quality projects. She is a people's-centered person. Always she's doing it for the others with no expectation. The expectation is humanity. You all spread humanity. What she is doing, she wants the society to spread that. That's so beautiful, ma'am. That's really nice. And dear friends, she was recently awarded for developing an e-learning course on how to start quality projects. I'd like to repeat that once again. Just recently, I guess last week, ma'am? Last week, were you felicitated?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, just a week ago, she was felicitated and, awarded the space where she works. That is an e-learning course on how to start quality projects. And she's so innovative and so creative. And dear friends, I'd like to go further and, share more about our special guest. As I told you, she is a people-centered person. Not only that, she's a family person. She has 2 lovely children and she loves her family and her family loves her back. And ma'am, we also love you the same.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, dear. She's really a very special human being, really a special person to have and, connect with, collaborate with, and share life with. And yes, dear team, she's always hungry to enhance her knowledge. Not only that, she would love to share her knowledge with others. And friends, she is a great speaker. And she's being invited every now and then to share her knowledge on many stages, on many platforms. And recently, she was, called on to give a speech or to share her views on the international platform, the Nursing Symposium. She's an active trainer and she's a great speaker. As I earlier mentioned, she's, speaking and motivating students, the nursing students in Saudi Arabia. Am I right, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes. The nursing students, she's guiding them on how to be strong, how to be resilient, and how to take care of the sick. And dear friends, recently she has joined a diploma course in counseling at EmoCare. And now her new goal is creating mental health awareness. And that is really the need of the hour, ma'am. Well done, ma'am. Well done. And hats off to you before we go into the interview session.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, ma'am. We start off with our interview, ma'am. The first question is, how would you define yourself? Who is Joycee Daniel?
Okay. Before starting giving answer, I would like to say from humblest thank you and giving me this opportunity. I was shortlisted for this interview. So I will really want to say thank you to Mom Crystal for giving me such an opportunity to share my views. Okay, now the answer to the question, how would I like to define myself? As I said, I am very person-centered care. I always think of humanity, kindness, help anybody who needs me. I am very passionate about my work. I'm very dedicated to my work. And the first and foremost thing is I love what I do. Anything in the world, whether it is in the family, whether it is in the department, or sharing a space with my colleagues or friends, I love what I do. And I have always a steady source of motivation that drives me to do something, even at this age when I'm so packed with family, duty, but still I like to learn, motivate myself. My passion of this driving motivation, it always led me to face always challenges and to learn new skills, more knowledge to improve myself. I'm very proactive in learning new things. Also, I always like make feel people comfortable. I am always reached by the people when they are stressed, they want to share something. Always my colleagues, either to share a knowledge part or to share their a bit part of tension when they are stressed. And I hope I'm trying at least to give them a right direction. And last but not least, I'm also a family oriented person. I do whatever I do, I also do for my family. Thank you, ma'am.
Great, ma'am. Great. Or everything starts from the family, right? And that's nice. I love the way you put all of that so well in a basket and defined yourself. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, you are in the professional zone and especially the health sector, right?
Yes.
Yes. How do you manage your stress, ma'am? How do you balance stress?
Okay. For me, stress is a part of life. We cannot say, let's be realistic, whenever we work, whether it is in our personal life or professional life, stress is a part. But how to deal with that stress, how to respond to them is what we have to learn. Actually, I believe always that a little bit of stress is always a good thing, because once we have that stress, it lets us, it pushes us to motivate, it pushes us to more work hard to achieve that goal, until and unless it is fast paced and healthy stressful situation. On the other hand, how I affect with the coping of this stress, sometimes when we are in work, professional, family, and sometimes even in the professional, you get stressed sometimes. So I take it, let's be calm, peace. Another important thing is how to communicate with the other people with whom we have stress, or sometimes we ourselves gain the stress. Sometimes I sit back, little bit calm myself, take a breathe, go outside for a walk and come back. And then if it is professional, I try to organize my work, break the work into small parts, and then I start reworking again. I would like to share a joke. In my profession, I have to deal with project management and I always give advice. But sometimes the people, how they take it, we have to understand also. So, one of my project methodology in that it is quality methodology where we go by understanding the causes, why this problem happened. We have to understand first what is the reason, and that tool is called a fishbone analysis or ishkawa, but a layman's term is fishbone. So I was assigned for a project and I went there and I was explaining. So in casual way, I just explained to him, you have not done fishbone analysis. And you can't imagine the stakeholder, the team leader was so upset with me. He felt insulted. He said, we are talking about work, what you are talking about fishbone, and you are making fun of me. He was so agitated, so assertive, and so angry with me. So at that time I have to understand the situation. You see everybody don't know the terms, so I have to calm down. I made him sit and then I explained him what is bone analysis, how a fish has a bone and different small bones. The same way we can analyze our problem. Once he understood, he was so happy with me. But until now, when we met in the corridor, me and he will smile and laugh thinking of that situation. So that's why how I deal with stress.
Great, ma'am. Great. I really, I'm so happy that the person was able to understand what you were trying to share with him. No, I was thinking, next what now? He was annoyed with you. What's going to happen next? So then you were able to de-stress or, de-escalate the situation. So that's great, ma'am. You really have that skill to de-escalate, problems, to solve the, given problems. You have solutions to problems. That's beautiful. I love that. That's really nice. And this is how our guest manages her stress, understanding the others, understanding why they are agitated, understanding why they are behaving in a certain way. So when you understand others, your own stress is reduced. So this makes you a fine person. Very well said, ma'am. Joycee, ma'am, how were you as a little kid? Naughty, good, humble?
I was very humble, and most of my time I spent in studying. I was very academically interested person. Take participating in like debate, quiz competition, but I was mostly interested in studying. When I was in class 10, I used to study class 12 and college books so that I was very appreciated by my teachers, and mostly I was like academically interested child.
Great, great. Ma'am, who is your inspiration or role model?
Okay. This question I would like to answer as differently. Everybody, see, the word inspiration means something in someone which teaches us that I should be like that. I want to adapt that quality in me. So for me, inspiration, actually, there is not one single person. In my whole life journey, to whoever I have met, from a small baby, from family, everybody has something inspired me and I try to learn from them. God has given everyone something good quality in them which we can learn from them. If I talk about myself, right from the childhood, my parents, my father, he teach me how to be strong and face the challenge. My mom, she teach me to be a resilient survivor in your life. When you go to school, your teachers, I have different teachers who are still in contact with me, and I am always inspired by a special sir, like his name was Tapan Moitra, and he teach me how to be hunger for the knowledge. And if I go ahead, my friends, my best friends, if I talk about my children, I learned from them also something. Like my elder son, he is so helping nature with the other people. I always like try to be like how we can help others. My younger one, he is very good in technical skills. I learned from them. Even a small baby, even mom, I want to share something. When I attended your leadership course, the trainer, how much you have inspired me. I learned from you how you are humbled, but at the still same time you're motivated. Even I was in duty, I was shy, but I cannot control myself to speak out, because you are so welcoming, so encouraging, so motivating. So I don't feel anything like negative or low confidence, low self. This is what I learned from you. So everyone in this life, even a bird, I used to saw in front of my office how the bird, there is male bird and female, how they are making the nest. They both are doing equal responsibility to take care of that nest. I took a video of that, and then it's really we human being have to learn from them how they are responsible, how they are taking care of each other. This is what like in every each part of my life, I people are inspiring me in professional way, in my office, my leaders. So much I have learned, and something is there always a take back home message or to learn for me. So this is what I will always say. They are my role model, or they are inspiring me a lot.
Great, ma'am. Great. So nice, ma'am. I really love the way you shared about those birds taking equal responsibility, right?
Yes,
That's
yes,
very nice. Yes, dear friends, this is how our special guest expresses everything in a refined manner. She's being inspired by each and everyone, no matter it's a human being or other creations by the Almighty. Dear friends, I'd like to ask our guest the next question. Yes, ma'am, may I go with the next question?
yeah.
Yeah. Do you read books, ma'am?
Well, reading books, I'm more reading about my professional things, developing myself um, in the professional manner. Yes, there are some books like I have recently read Good to Be Great, Jim Collins' book. I don't have too much time really to look like sitting calm and reading book, but this is some of the books like leadership book, and Good to Be Great is something very nice book. It teaches us we are good. We all are doing good in our own self, but how to become a great, it talks about a company, few companies, worldwide companies, how they have engaged themselves, their people, their workers, and they have done something special that they have become great. For example, the iPhone, those things, how Steve Jobs has involved the people from their own company. He is not the leader. He involved his own people to become the leader, and he has the willingness to learn from his own people, and that's why his company becomes from good to great.
Great, great. Very nice. Beautifully explained. Ma'am, how would you like to be remembered?
I will always like to be remembered as a people's person. The first thing I always remember, my friends, my colleagues, whoever is there, they remember me whenever there is stress, whenever they want to share something, when they want to sit with me, ask some advice. I always feel that I must be remembered for my kindness, helpful, whatever. I will go out of my way to help people. um that's way is first of the thing that I would like people to think about me, that I am very helpful person. Come to me with whatever your problem and issue. At least I can listen to you. I'm a good listener, so I
Great.
can listen to you. I can help you with that. Not solving your issues, at least support you, guide you to a direction which I knows myself. Another thing I would also like to remembered for my dedication, hardworking, and sharing of my knowledge. I always prefer this one also inspired by my teacher, that whatever we gain, we have to share. Learning, if we hide ourselves, I'm not going to develop it. Sharing and sharing, I will learn more. So that's what I like to learn people. I like the people to be remembered for me for these qualities.
Great, great. Excellent, ma'am. Beautiful, ma'am. Ma'am, do you love watching movies?
Yes,
Do you have the time to watch movies, I should ask?
Actually, in childhood, I was like only my extra hobby was watching movie. My father used to bring me once in a month to watch a movie. I was so studious that I don't want to spend any of my time. But yes, and now I don't have too much time to watch movies. I don't have free time. as soon as I get free time, I want to read spiritual books. Sometimes developing my own skills in my own pace. But my favorite movie is from back from old school, Mary Jane. I like it too much to watch it because it really teaches us how to face challenge. Nothing is impossible. You have to achieve your goal, run toward your goal in a good way.
Could you repeat the name of the movie? Mary Jung?
Yeah, it's Anil Kapoor's
Anil
movie.
Kapoor, right? Yes, yes. So I'm going to watch it once now. You today in these few days, I think towards the weekend, like definitely I'll watch the movie. I watched it earlier, but you just reminded me about it now. I'll do that because you said there's something special to learn. As a kid, I saw the movie, but now let us just work hard and see like what I can learn from that. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing. Yes, dear friends, even if we watch a movie, there is some message to learn, a social message especially. So in this way, our dear team, let's be really alert, and no matter where you are, you have to keep learning, as our special guest finds every moment or every situation a learning situation. Not only learning, a sharing also. It's sharing and learning at the same time. Dear ma'am, what about your favorite holiday destination? Where would you love to go? Take a break.
Again, I have been 4 years back to my home country. I don't have like too many vacation schedules, but I have a different answer. Wherever I stay with my family is my holiday destination. Whether I am enjoying in myself with my family members in home, even in home within these four walls, I'm enjoying. Next thing, sometimes but I like to go like environment, climate, nature, especially in Saudi during Eid holidays. That's the only time we get few days leave. I usually go to the hilly stations where normally it's very hot here, but those hilly stations like Abha, Taif, those are the places where you can get little like nice climate. So those are small places, but mostly my holiday destination either to go back to my home and stay with my parents, in-laws, or to stay with my family.
Great, great. Very nice. Very nice. Ma'am, are you interested in sports, games?
Well, physically, I am not involved in games, but my favorite game is tennis and cricket. Now my younger son, he is involved in playing football. So I used to learn from him, go with him. So I'm little bit learning about football.
Great, great, wonderful. Lovely team, no? Good bonding. When parents join their children and, pursue, help them to pursue their hobby or goal, and even, take part in that activity, it's really a blessing. Your children are blessed to have you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
In fact, dear friends, every parent should be like this. Involve in the activities that your children do. Do not let them feel neglected. Go with them on a day or two. You could even play with them, make them feel wanted, make them feel loved. Yes, dear. I really liked the way you said, yeah, I'm also learning the skills of football, right? Football, am I right, ma'am?
Yes, yes, yes.
Great, great. And we wish your son all the best to become a great footballer. And
Thank
I'd love to interview your son one day.
Sure, ma'am.
Yes, dear.
By God.
Both the sons, in fact, both the sons. Yes, dear.
God.
Dear ma'am, what makes you unique?
Okay. My uniqueness, I always put my person-centered care first, like too much loving and caring for the people. And another thing, learning to my dedication, hard work. I create always trust. I am very, very meticulous about trust, creating trust.
Trust.
I, whether it's with your children, your family, whether your friends, even with a stranger, when you have a way of communication or way of making relation, trust is very important. Second thing, the unique thing is that I always go extra beyond to learn more and more. Where I find something different, something I am interested, I learn. My hobby is cooking. So whenever I saw something new, I am like compelled to do that one. And my passion is really to achieve goal, dedicating, sharing knowledge. Um, and helping others. Regardless, whatever happens, I am willing to help anybody.
Great.
That's make me special.
Wonderful, wonderful. Ma'am, as you said, cooking.
Yes.
Which is your favorite dish?
Biryani.
Wow.
I cook many things, ma'am, because I am blended with North India and South, because I have no connection with Kerala because my parents were there in Vilai and I was born and brought up. But, in childhood, I'm not that interested because I'm always studious. But once I got married and my husband is very fond of eating good foods. So I like to make biryani, cakes, samosas, all those appetizers, sweets, anything which I see, I really love to make it. I take it as a challenge.
Great, great. Very nice, ma'am. Very nice. Hats off to you. Not only you're on the professional field, a master and skilled person, even at home, and even as a good cook. That's really nice. Beautiful, ma'am. So you're multi-skilled, right? Multi-talented, I should say. Great.
By God's grace, trying.
God bless you, ma'am. Yes, dear. Ma'am, when do you plan to retire?
This word retirement is not in my book of life journey, because retirement is something you want to set back. Life is full of challenges, good things to learn every now and then. So I don't think I will never retire. I have always wishes to learn new things. Recently, as I explained, I joined mental health, emo care, and then counseling things, which is long term. I had a keen interest from childhood, like studying my bachelor's degree. But now I got that one. So I have for a few months, that's my goal. Again, even I thought of like in future, if I am sick, but still I have lots of dreams to follow, publishing books, helping people, involving myself in mental health, something. So I don't think, mom, I will retire until the end of my life. I wish God will allow me to participate, to help, to share anything I can do to make myself alive.
Great, great, ma'am. Very nice. So ma'am says she wouldn't want to retire until her last breath. That is beautiful. She wants to care, share, and give more of herself to her family first, and then to her profession and to the universe. Yes, dear team, we'll ask our special guest the next question. Ma'am, what is that one thing you would like to change in the world? If at all you were given a chance to change something in the world, what would that one thing be?
Currently, in my mind, the thing which I want to help the society, the world, is about mindset of ignorance towards mental illness and mental health. Recently, one of our colleague has done suicide also, and last year also I was involved in the investigation of the staff had suicide. When I was studying in my bachelor's degree, my close friend had did suicide. It always helped me. It always trigger in my mind how we can help people. So I find normally, whether it is in India or even in Saudi Arabia, I find there is very large amount of ignorance to understand mental health illness. If a person has anxiety, depression, they think it is a stigma, or even having postpartum depression. People don't take it as a condition where they need love, care, treatment. On the other hand side, they think it is a stigma. We should not talk to anybody. And very important thing I faced recently, the emotional balance. Like we encourage people to come and talk to us, share your feeling, and maybe we are a good listener also. But how we react to them, I always feel that maybe I am listening to your problem, but how I am responding, how I am reacting to you is not the same. That's where I want to make a change to the world, to understand people, support them, love them, care, love and care. A kind hug will just listen to your colleague, friends, your family member. It means a lot of change. Just try to understand them, and then bring them to for if they need a treatment, if they need a counseling. Counseling is divine. If I will go for counseling, I want to hide it from people. Why? People will think I am mentally unstable. In India, even if I'm going for a counseling, nobody will marry me. My children will not be having a social life. So these all stigmas only we can change by continuous educating, making them aware how important is this counseling, how important is to support your loved ones, give time to our family members or anybody who is in our contact. This is right now my goal. That's why I'm trying to do again the counseling, because when I was involved in the investigation of those cases also, I felt how we can help them to achieve. Instead of blaming anybody, let's try to educate, make aware, let the people be aware, the person who is suffering, the family members, as well as the person who is in contact with them. So that's the currently I would like to change, or that's my vision for the time being.
Great, great, ma'am. Very, very well said, ma'am. You have such a lot of love and human compassion. Yes, dear friends, ma'am has facts. Our guest has a fact. The fact that mental awareness hasn't yet been got that stage, mental awareness. I mean, people are not aware that mental health is really very important. And so today, ma'am, on our stage, she wants to create mental health awareness. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your emotional health. If you are in any problem, reach out. It's not only in India, not only in Saudi Arabia, in every part of the world. Mental health awareness should be created. People should stay away from toxic relationship. People should stay away from emotional abuse, manipulation. That is what our guest wants to share with us, and she's working very hard on that. Am I right, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And she says that is her mission and goal. That's so beautiful. And in fact, it should be everybody's mission and goal to create awareness on mental health and emotional well-being. Dear ma'am, how will you differentiate smart work and hard work?
Well, I will be very fact. Like when we are in childhood, I don't know the difference between smart work or work hard. Now, especially with my profession, we are teaching the people to have the smart goal in their life. However, hard work is something you put a strenuous work or lots of hours to achieve your goal or accomplish that work. But smart work is using your using tools, making it efficiently and effectively, as well as time bounded. So smart is better than hard work, because hard work can be many things. Like for example, when I come from office, I have to rush back to cook for my family, and I have to go. My husband is sick from a cardiac problem, so we have a time limit to cook and everything. If I will not follow a smart way, I will not be able to finish all my work. In between, you have to take care of children. They will come with their doubts. So at the same time, doing smartly all the work at one time, multitasking, uh, it helps me to achieve the goal. And also your customer, your family members are also happy. Hard work is also good, but it is more strenuous, taking more time, and it makes sometimes fatigue. At the same time, we can apply this smart way of doing work, which will achieve your goal, and you and your family member or customer is satisfied.
Very good, ma'am. Very well said. Ma'am, what brings a beautiful smile on your face always? Is you smiling all the time?
Anybody is happy because of me makes me the most happiest thing. You know, ma'am, I will be frank enough. I have been always commented by my colleagues, by my leaders, that I always smile. Seeing my smile, they always feel that why we can't maintain like this smile. Somebody on the way, they will stop me. Even they are not, they don't know me personally. They have seen going here and there. They will say, your smile always encourages us, like you are going through also problems, but we have never seen you a stressful phase. And I will share also a joke. One time in front of my office, there were two colleagues. They called me and they said, Mom, can we ask a question to you? Do you have any problem in your facial muscles? I said, why? What happened? They said, no, we have seen you always smile. We always talk sometimes a person can get angry or make something facial different, but you always smile. So ma'am, my first thing when I go to my office, the first thing I do is everybody greeting with my smile. And if I have not seen anybody, I will go and greet them. And they miss me, like my this character. Like if I'm not there, they will tell me, "Oh, today we miss you because you are not there." So anything, any help, anyway, even sharing knowledge, a small help makes people happy. I am very, very happy. That's all I want.
Great, ma'am. That's beautiful, ma'am. Keep smiling and keep spreading smiles and influencing each one of us, ma'am. And thanks for giving me your smile today
Thank
to
you,
me and
ma'am.
my team. Thank you very much, ma'am. Dear ma'am, is there anything that you are scared of?
Scared, I am scared of like if I am not able to achieve my goal, and intentionally or unintentionally somebody is sad because of me, I have hurted even a small animal. Sometimes when we go and a cat comes in between our anything which because of me I have done emotionally, or any hard type of hurt. If I come to know, I'm really scared and I'm feeling very stressed. I feel very bad.
Oh, so sweet, ma'am. That's so nice of you. Very sweet. Sensitive, very sensitive, very kind, compassionate, empathetic, I could say. I could use that
Yes.
word. Yes,
Yes.
beautiful, dear. Beautiful, ma'am. Ma'am, our next question for you is, what would be your advice for kids? All the youngsters who are watching us today and will be watching our videos in future, what advice would you give for the kids?
I will advise for the kids, always have a dream, mission and vision to achieve something. If there is a mission but no action, it's of no use. But if you do an action and there is no vision, no goal, that's also of no use. Having a mission and vision or a goal with action. And don't be afraid of failures. Even I tell to my children, failure is a part of life. We will not always win every footsteps or every war, but these failures makes us success. We come back with double, like you explained last time, in our leadership session, Phoenix Bud. How we have to learn that don't lose hope, respect your elders and parents, and I would say um, keep continuous or going on, learn something and share to the world. Be a nice person to everyone, and very very important thing I like, and that's also mission in my life, like don't hurt anybody, don't judge anybody. In every situation and in every person, you have to look positive in them. They have something good. Don't make fun of people, don't judge them. That's what I would like to say, the today's children or the youngster. Look at your goal with something doing good, not hurting anybody, not doing any bad things.
Great, great, ma'am. Wonderful. Thank you, ma'am, for that beautiful message. Dear friends, all the youngsters, this is what, don't hurt others. You live and let others live. Yes, dear team, we'll ask our next question now. Ma'am, the next question for you is, who is your favorite teacher
uh,
in school?
in school, actually I am my teacher's favorite student. But I like, as I said, Tapan Moitra sir. He was teaching us maths and physics in school. He's no, he's the one who encouraged me to learn, have strive and hunger for the knowledge. When I joined the new school, I was already topper in the previous school, and when I joined to the new school, I was like trying to maintain my scores. I'm very, very peculiar with my scoring. And in the first unit test, I cannot do well. I just got passing mark. And when I went and asked him, can you do a retest for me? I don't want to lose my work. The only thing he said, failure is not a problem. You got less, not problem. I cannot take a retest for you. Try hard for your next test and prove yourself that you can do better. You can do your best. I'm not going, if I will give you test and make you happy this time, you will never understand what is that. Second thing he taught me, go and hunger, go and strive for knowledge. Nobody will come and give you. When you see something, you must go and search, learn, ask the people to teach me, and that's the way you develop yourself. And he was my favorite teacher. And he when he passed away, his only dream, he was sick, and then he always tell me that I will get cure if my daughter will be helping taking care of me. And I will say by God allowed me when he was suffering from CA, and he was unconscious. My basic, initially I was learning also nursing. My bachelor's is in nursing. So he was admitted there. He was unconscious. I was able to go and take care of him. And when he passed his last breath, he was able to open his eyes and see me and told my name. I mean, Joycee, like that. So that's what I feel. I'm inspired. I'm thankful, and I was able to take care of him, ma'am. That's
wonderful, wonderful, ma'am. I'm so, like, I feel so happy when you said, like, you took care of him and he held your hand. He said, Joycee, that's really nice. And as you say, he's no more today. Definitely from heaven above, he'll be, viewing everything and watching us and blessing us today, right, ma'am?
yes,
Ma'am. I'm sure his blessings are always with you and all of us. And may his soul rest in peace.
thank you.
Yes, God bless him and you too, ma'am. And let's go to our next question. I'm becoming emotional now, the way you've expressed everything. That is so nice, ma'am. Very, very nice, ma'am. Ma'am, which is your favorite color? Or what is your favorite color? I should ask it in that way. And why?
My favorite color is blue and black. Blue, because this color makes you peace, calm. Another thing I would like to share, my husband's favorite color is blue. So I always get attracted to blue. And I like black also. I'm so attracted personally with black color, whether it is sari, whether it is dress, I cannot resist myself. And I feel black is, it gives you confidence, it gives you courage. Like, you want to go and do this thing. Don't fail yourself. Don't be step back behind. So that's to my color and why I like those colors.
Beautiful, beautiful, ma'am. Thank you for giving a reason why you like each color. For example, blue and black, and you were just sharing like the reason behind why you like certain colors. That's very nice. Very polite, very sweet, and very cute. I felt when you were sharing out all your thoughts on the different colors that you love, your views, and as to why you like a certain color. Very nice, ma'am. I would like you to share now a beautiful proverb or a quote, which you always, keep repeating in your mind or sharing with others, or maybe writing down that quote or a proverb.
The famous quote, actually, I would say, always do the right thing. It's a part of like a quality quote, which I always teach them. To do the right thing at right time and always try to do. Nobody is looking at us whether we are doing right or wrong, but it's your inner conscious. It's your own conscious which teaches you what to do, and not to let the people know. When I am alone, also what I am doing is my own conscious. That's what I would like to say. Also, I will say, like, love humankind, don't hurt anybody, and look compassionately in every person and every situation. Something beautiful and positive is there.
Beautiful, beautiful, very nice. Thank you. Dear ma'am, what is your proudest achievement till date? What are you proud of? You've been achieving so many things. Which is that one proudest moment you felt, yeah, I'm really proud of this particular achievement? What is it?
I can share two things, as childhood and as an adult. In childhood, I would say always my study acclaims, that I always get the best student, best in the school, best in the state. There is in class 10th and 12th, I got like more than 10 awards in everything. Best student, highest scoring, best in debate, best in quiz competition, like those. That makes me not me, my parents. I have always, my parents are from a middle class family, and my parents always encourage me with not looking at their financial condition. They always look that their children should. I have a brother also, to learn to achieve something. So getting something on the stage where my parents were called, or my father was called and he was awarded, is my proudest moment. I feel so happy. My all teachers, they tell my parent, my father, when he's invited to the school, to share that this is the proudest moment. Like they share, your child is doing best. Well, on my adulthood side, professional side, um, I am involved in I love it doing education, presentation, training, workshop. But as I said recently, I developed my e-learning course for a whole, like anybody can access, and it teaches about how to do a quality project. I put a lot of effort in establishing this e-learning course with an innovative way, with videos and everything. And when I achieve award for that, I really feel proud that I have done something which I didn't believe on myself. Thank you, ma'am.
Great, ma'am. Great. You gave your answers so well. You went into the past and as well as the present. You gave that, you honored your parents so well, and you felt so proud when your father was felicitated for having such a great daughter. And at the present moment, like, your e-learning course, which you have formulated and you were awarded for that. Hats off to you and congratulations, ma'am, on your new achievement and all the past achievements as well.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, dear ma'am. Do you love pets?
Yes, I love pets. Actually, in Saudi, we cannot take care of pets. But in my parents' home in India, my parents are also a pet lover. So we had a parrot, which is favorite of my mom. We have dogs. We have a rabbit. We have cats. Um, we are very fond of pet animals, like too much. I like, even now when I'm going to the street, if I see cats, I really go and feed them something and come back. So I love pets, ma'am.
Great. That's really nice. I too love pets, especially cats.
Yes.
I love them. And I also pet any cat. If they give me a chance to pet them, I will really pet the cat and come. No matter whose pet that is. Maybe it would be a street cat also, as you said.
Yes.
Just like pet it if it allows you.
Yes.
Ma'am, now we'll have a look at this glass, the cup.
Yeah.
I ask you the question. Is your cup half full or half empty? How would you look at it?
It's half full. I will look it as a half full. And I have two ways to answer that. Half full means I have reached half of my goal. I will not ignore also half empty, because when I keep in my mind half empty means I have still to work hard. I'm not forgetting the realistic. I was able to make it full, but the other half I have to still work hard to achieve that goal. So I am positive, optimistic, but with a goal that I have to make it full.
Great. Brilliantly answered, ma'am. I didn't get this answer from any of the other interviewers, interviewees, I should say. I've been interviewing so many special personalities and dignitaries, but this special answer I didn't get. Like, it is half full, and I need to fill it up right up to the brim. So that's a very unique way of looking at the question that I put for you, or the question that I put forward. Very nice, ma'am. I'm really happy the way you answered this question in particular. Thank you. And it's a takeaway from me and for all of us. Like, we should not be overconfident. We just should know that we are, we have reached only little. We have to achieve more. Yeah. So let's be grounded and understand reality. That's what you focused on. I like the way you put it. Brilliant, ma'am. Brilliant. Dear ma'am, the next question for you here is like, how many languages do you know?
Well, I know English, Hindi, Malayalam. All these three, I know how to read and write. I know Arabic. Speaking is okay. Writing a little bit. I am not that fluent, but I can speak to the people. halfway, not very fluent, but I can understand Tamil and Telugu if they will, and also Bangla.
Oh,
And yeah, we have here some co-workers, or so I'm not fluent in answering back, but Tamil I can. Telugu I can understand because my neighbors were Telugu, so I can understand very nice. The other languages I can understand
great,
and
great,
answering great.
great. Beautiful, ma'am. Excellent. Keep it up, ma'am. Wonderful. And that is how we connect with the world, by learning new languages and connecting with new people and like-minded people. Dear ma'am, the next question for you is, could you guess what's the next question?
What's my
If
dream?
at all you wanted a superpower, and somebody's, the Almighty is giving you the superpower, the universe is, helping you with a superpower, which superpower would you select? What is that one superpower that you want from the universe, from the Almighty?
I would like to have a superpower to help anybody who is in need. Poverty. I'm very, very particular with food. Also, I hate throwing food. I have seen people for hunger. I always, even in my practical, like in offices and all, anybody throws food, I never allow them. Have it safely, because for this only we are working, and God is giving this bread and butter. And having that willpower to understand everyone. And mom, I have something want to say also, like I have a little bit power of intuition. Like I can, people sometimes ask me how I feel, I can feel their inner voice always, and I will like share with them, you will become a leader in this position for within few months, something it will comes in my. So if God will empower me to understand other people's heart more and help them whatever I can, that's only I request from God.
Great. And we wish the Almighty blesses you with this special superpower, ma'am. Yes, dear. Ma'am, what is the thing that you want, or how do you think, take this question in this way, in the next 50 years, from this very moment and the next 50 years, do you think there will be changes, or if at all there are changes, what type of changes will be there? What is your look and vision? What vision you have for the future?
Imam, in 50 years, now let's talk in two ways. Personal, people's way, person center, as well as in technical world. Sure, the world is going to move within 50 years. The first thing I think is the artificial intelligence will take over. Many of the professions from now already we have, in pharmacy we have robot, medical surgeries are done by robot. So artificial intelligence, maybe it's already on here now, but it will sure go ahead with more more developed, more innovative way. Also, I think children will be more innovative, looking more, not like the previous, like how we were learning. They are more enhanced, more learning in a good way. I can say there may be development in technologies, computers, travelings, etc. On the other hand side, maybe there is negative points like environmental calamities, global warming, all those pollution ways of preventing greeneries is getting less. So it's like a balance, something we are improving, but we have to take care of that. On personal ground, I would say, uh, even we are ahead of 50 years, people should still follow, still be humble, kind, empathetic, kindness, helping each other. We should not forget each other, that love and caring is the tool which we can spread to each other. If artificial intelligence take care, but still they cannot give you psychological or love or hug, those things. Human being is still important. That's why God has created us.
Great, great. Brilliant, brilliant. Very nice. I like the way you put it so clearly, technologically and as well as from the personal level. The connect, the human connect, the human, love.
Yes.
That's the main thing, right? Universal language of love should continue. And even after 50 years, it should be there. People should not, always be connected to technology.
Yes.
Of course, they should share the space equally and keep the values which they have been getting from generations, passed down from generations.
Yes.
Maintain human contact, human relationship, bonding, compassion, love, help one another. That's what our guest focuses today on, spreading love and peace. Ma'am, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself when it comes to forgiving others?
I should be truthful. I am always a forgiving person. How much I have been hurted by someone, I am always willing. I always go back to them and help them with whatever they need. I don't have any barrier in that. But in my heart, somewhere it stays still like they hurted me. I forgive, but that sadness is there in always. But forgiving, sure, from my side, I will say 9.5, maybe 0.5, because I am still having that sometimes that feeling. Otherwise, all my life, anybody has done anything, I am sorrow or sad for that moment. After that, I go back, help them, whatever they need, I am there to help for them.
Beautiful soul. Very nice. Dear team, this is what we have to learn, to forgive and to let go. Of course, we all are hurt, as ma'am is very honest. 9.5 she's rating herself. Of course, we all are hurt when we are taken, for granted or maybe taken advantage of. But yes, ma'am wants to work on that, even though she's forgiving others and reaching out to them. Am I right, ma'am? That's really yes. Ma'am, if you were given a chance to go into the past, you had a time machine, they say go back to the past and live somebody else's life, which personality you would like to live as?
I will say I would like to live my own life. I am thankful to God to giving me all this journey. And I am frank, not everything is butter or like honey. This life is full of joy, sadness, everything is there. But if you give me a chance, or if I get a chance to go back, and I will develop myself, whatever I have not achieved, I will work on that. If I have missed something like in my life, I like to take care of my parents more. I would like to work on humanity, something, or some dreams which I have not achieved or I have left apart. I will work on that. So I admire other people's, but I am thankful also to God that He has given me this life with a particular mission, vision, goal, and challenges. So I can go back and fix it or learn something new. That's all.
Brilliant, ma'am. I didn't get this answer on my platform. A unique answer that I'd like to relive my own life and, work on all those projects which I haven't been working on. I'd like to redo certain things. Very nice. Beautifully answered. You're so unique. So each individual is so unique. And today you are very unique. And, I'm happy that you are with us today, sharing your stage, your time, quality time on our stage. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you also.
Ma'am, would you like to sing for us? Are you good at singing?
I am not a singer, ma'am.
I know, but still, would you like to try just a few lines for us?
No, ma'am, I have thyroid problems, so I cannot even sing or make a voice. I can present something. I love to present and doing teaching, presentation, but I can't sing, ma'am. Sorry.
Oh, no worries, ma'am. Any rhyme you remember? Could you recollect a rhyme of when you were a kid, like you learned rhymes, right?
Yeah.
Maybe in Malayalam also you could try.
I'm not good at Malayalam, ma'am. I'm best in Hindi
because
I am
in
and then English and Hindi. But I will share. Okay, it's not rhyme. It's a we say pad in Hindi. It's a poem from Kabir Das. It teaches us, बड़ा हुआ तो क्या हुआ जैसे पेड़ खजूर, पंक्ति को छाया नहीं फल लागे आती दूर. Now I will explain. It's not really Hindi. It's Khadi Hindi in the back in the schools which I have read. But this teaches us, बड़ा हुआ so क्या हुआ जैसे पेड़ खजूर means the date tree. It's very tall. But when the tree is very tall, the people who are going through that side, they don't get shade. They don't get shade under that tree. And also, the fruit is so high that you cannot break and make yourself satisfy your hunger. So he is telling, make your life fruitful. If you are tall, also you utilize in any way of your life to be fruitful, to be helpful for the others. You can see now, this is old proverb, but now in Saudi, I can see the nearby my home, the dates is just nearby in the small place. And people, when they go here and there, very thirsty and hungry, they break and eat it. So something with that poem, he teaches us to be fruitful in our life and to help others.
Beautiful, ma'am. Beautiful. Very nice, ma'am. I like it. And I like you comparing the present condition, like, people can just, if they are hungry or thirsty, they can just take a date and have it. That's really nice. Khajur is date, right, no, ma'am?
Yes, khajur.
Very nice. And it's an healthy way to, it's very healthy consume. Good. Yes, dear. Ma'am, now we'll have the rapid fire session.
Okay.
The rapid fire session, I will ask you, the answer should be in one word or 2 words.
Okay.
Or 1 sentence maximum.
Okay.
1 word, 2 words, or 1 sentence.
Okay.
Yes, dear? There are 5 or 10 questions. You love cakes or ice cream?
Cakes.
Cake. You like the chocolate flavor or the strawberry flavor?
Chocolate flavor.
You like summer, winter, or rainy season?
Summer.
Would you like to travel by land, air, or water?
Land.
When you help people, do you expect something in return?
Never.
Your idea of a beautiful day?
Start with a smile, start with prayer, end with prayer, and end with smile, and forget everything what has happened bad.
Great. Are you active in the morning or evening?
I'm full day active.
Wow, beautiful answer. So sweet. I didn't expect that, ma'am. Okay, cool. You love salty food or sweet food?
Spicy food.
Pardon? Spicy food. Wow. I should add that, I think, to my list now. Salty, sweet, and spicy food. Great. Spicy food. Wonderful. Ma'am, do you give importance to money, happiness, or both?
Both.
Great. Very honest. That should be. Then only we can survive, right?
Yes.
Ma'am, are you an introvert or an extrovert?
Again, my answer is both. Some places I am extrovert, but with my personal issues or something, I am introvert.
Great. That's really fair enough. Very nice. I agree on that term now. Ma'am, do you live in the past, present, or future? Where is your mind now, actually? Do you spend more time in the past thinking about things, or in the present doing things, or planning for the future? Where do you find yourself?
I live in present, but I always plan for future.
Great, ma'am. Wonderful. I like it. Dear ma'am, are you a thinker or a doer?
Doer.
Great. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Night owl.
Great. You share the stage with me. That is so nice. That is really nice, ma'am. I have another question for you. You're interested in, walking or jogging?
Walking.
Yes. Do you like to spend time with friends, your colleagues, or little kids? Or both?
Sorry, friends?
You'd like to spend time with your friends and colleagues if you get some free time. Of course, you will not be getting much of free time. I know that. But still, if you get a little free time, would you like to spend it with your friends and colleagues, or with little children, or maybe with both of them? Like, how would you balance that? Answer that.
The first and foremost, I love children. My partners, wherever I go, I don't sit with the elder people. I go and join with the children. But I always share a space with my besties, my friends. I am always there. And there are times when I go and chat with them. So it's both.
Great, great. Would you love to spend time on a beach or in an amusement park?
Beach.
Great, ma'am. Very well said, ma'am. You'd like to have home food, or you'd like to order food from outside?
Cooking food.
Cooking, preparing at home.
Yeah.
Great, ma'am. That's really nice. Ma'am, do you know the 3 magical words? Have you heard of the 3 magic words?
No.
Recollect, try.
Okay. Can I say my 3 magic words?
Yeah, that I will ask you next. That I'll ask you next. Okay. Maybe you know them very well. You use it often. Each one of us use it often. The 3 magical words. We use them often. Please, sorry, and thank you. So
Okay.
please, sorry, and thank you are the magical words that we have learned from generations, from the past generations. It's being passed down by our parents, grandparents. They say always when you converse, communicate, make use of the 3 magical words. Please, sorry, and thank you. But today, we'll ask our guest to give us new magical words, 3 new magical words. Apart from please, sorry, and thank you, you could add to the list 3 more. It could be any positive words, 3 positive words.
Love, care, trust.
Love, care, trust. Ma'am, you repeat it once again, please.
Love, care, and the last one, but most good, better one is trust.
Trust. Really, dear team, we have new magical words to follow. Ma'am, I would like you to repeat it once again for us. From your
love, care, and trust.
Yes, dear. Love, care, trust, and trust, and trust. Never lose the trust of your loved ones. And with whoever you collaborate, let them develop a trust in all your work. And that is how our special guest today, she is being honored not only in India, she's honored abroad in the space where she's working among her colleagues. And her family, her friends, everyone love her and trust her. She's a trustworthy person. So, ma'am, I really love the 3 magical words that you've given us. Thank you so much for being on our stage today, sharing the platform on the International Fabtalks show. Would you like to share one last sentence, ma'am? One last message?
Yes, I would like to say again a humblest thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I think whatever I have shared, if something makes somebody on their face smile, believing still human being and humanity is alive, that's what I want to spread, the message of love and care and trust.
Beautiful, beautiful. You've already got my smile. Yeah, thank you. I really enjoyed thoroughly interviewing you and understanding you better, the work that you do, not only for your family, for yourself, but for the society. And especially being in the health sector, you have contributed such a lot. It's not only that, it's like you say, my cup is half full and I would like to fill it up still, overflow. Let the cup overflow. So ma'am has still a lot to contribute to the society. She has many dream projects and we shall stay connected, ma'am. And we congratulate you once again for the e-learning course that you formulated. All the best, ma'am, for your future.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
God bless.
Same to you.